If Houston wins, Nabil, that trophy right there in the KXA and March Madness big bracket group, that's mine. Kind of looks just like me too when I flex. Now, if
I'll say you can have it. I think I'm in 7th right now. We all know how you did in fantasy football. You finished last.
Well,
right?
okay, listen, we don't have to bring up the records. Now, if Florida wins, Rich Siegel and Dylan McKim tie for it, and then the points that are scored total will determine that. So I can't wait to hold this up. Hopefully next week we can do one of those.
We'll see. Regardless, it's been a great tournament. I don't know if I like the all 1 seeds. I like a little madness with some of those.
We were just talking
teams.
about this with Noah. We miss the Cinderella teams. These 1 seeds, it's okay, but it'll be an exciting game. I'm looking forward to it.
At least you don't have to be outside for the game. Today was kind of cold and windy, but it's getting a little better.
A little taste of winter today. Our high temperature was in the upper 50s, and still we're dealing with the cold air that's out and about. 58 right now in Austin. Winds out of the north at 5 to 10 miles per hour. We started off today with overcast skies, and then we had some clearing, but the sunshine didn't even really boost our temperatures that much. Winds out of the north at about 10 to 15 miles per hour throughout your Sunday. Here's where we stand right now. Low 50s in Milam and Lee County, 54 in Bastrop, 58 in Austin, low 60s down in San Marcos, and still 50s farther out west in the hill country. National Weather Service issued a few different freeze alerts. We have freeze warning for Lampasas, San Saba, and Mason, and then a frost advisory for Milam County. Now, out the door tomorrow morning, I brought down our low temperature to 39 degrees, 37 in Georgetown, 35 in Cameron, and then at or slightly above freezing for several counties out west. 39 in San Marcos and then 39 in LaGrange and Flatonia. So 30s across the board. But by noon already from the 30s to the 60s and then 60s to the 70s by the afternoon hours will be sunny through the entirety of the day. So just bundle up during the morning hours. High temperatures by the afternoon, it's 60s and 70s across the board. Still winds out of the north, but relatively warmer compared to today as well as the day prior. Clouds in radar, you're going to notice that we'll have clearing skies past, let's say, 8 p.m. tonight. There's 11, and then out the door early tomorrow morning, starting off with abundant sunshine, and that's going to be the name of the game through the entirety of Monday. But also, even still, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday next week, we're going to keep that sunny trend with warming temperatures from 72 tomorrow to the upper 70s by Tuesday, and then it's 80s from Wednesday through next week, and our normal high is at 79 for this time of year. Well, what about rain? This goes out 7 days. This is one of the computer models that we look at to determine forecasts. Nothing. I mean, the exception is 1/100th of an inch out in Gillespie County, but that is it. So things are looking rather dry. And beyond the next 7 to 10 days, things are also continuing to be staying on the dry side. Below normal rain chance is expected. That is from the 2nd week of April. So therefore, the KXAN First Warning Weather 7-day forecast is rather boring, but as we're in severe weather season, this is a solid win. I know we need the rain, but it's better than hail and tornadoes and things like that. 70s, eventually to 80s, those overnight lows from the 30s to the 40s and 50s, and maybe 90s by next weekend.